Hey guys, it's Margaret from Let's Learn to Sew, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how to clean your iron. Cleaning your iron is a really quick process. It is important to do because you want to make sure that all of these steam holes stay open so that you're able to use the steam function and to prevent any type of transfer from the bottom of the iron onto your fabric or clothing. Okay, so you're going to need a couple of things. You're going to need a terry cloth towel or just a piece of terry cloth fabric. And optional is a piece of flannel, but this is just going to help to remove any excess product. And then you're going to need something like the Dritz Iron Off or Easy Off. Now the Dritz Iron Off can be found online and at most fabric and craft stores. It's going to run you about $8 for a 1 ounce tube. Easy Off, you get 5 ounces for the same price on Amazon. Only reason I'm going to use this today is I happen to have some left over. I went to grab my Easy Off tube and it was empty. Since I need to complete a project and my iron's dirty, I thought I'd go ahead and record the video using the Iron Off. You're going to use any type of product like this that is used with a hot iron the same way. So the first thing you want to do is make sure that your iron is plugged in. You're going to go ahead and turn your iron to the hottest setting, but make sure that you do not have the steam turned on. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure it's out of water and my steam setting is turned off. You want to clean your iron on either a protected surface or on your ironing board. Take a terry cloth towel that's been folded over a few times. Okay, so you just need the tube a little bit. That's just going to make sure that there's no separation. And the instructions say to use about a 2-inch squeeze. It kind of comes out like toothpaste. And I like to just use a little bit at a time, about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, because if you put a whole lot on here, this kind of burns off as you rub it around. You'll really just be wasting it. So squeeze out a little bit, and we're just going to add more as we need it. And we've got some deposits here. Most of this is from yesterday. I bumped the iron over. I was working with some fusible interfacing and it stuck to the iron. So we're just going to take this and we're just going to rub it around. Make sure that the iron's hot. It's going to smoke and you're going to smell a funny smell. Both the Iron Off by Dritz and the Easy Off to me have kind of a coconutty smell, so it's not a bad smell. Okay, I'm going to fold to another section. If you got any areas that are real stubborn and dark, kind of push in a little bit. Again, make sure your towel's folded up so that you're protecting your hands. We're just going to rub in a circular motion. Now I'm going to take the piece of flannel. That's going to remove any excess of the cleaner there. Still got just a little bit in those concave places of the iron where the steam holes are. So again, just a little bit on there. And this is why you don't want your steam setting on, because you're going to be pushing really close to that area. And just keep rubbing it in. And if you keep your iron fairly clean, this will be a quick process. If you've got a lot of buildup, you're going to have to probably do this several times. Things like interfacing and steam-a-seam, stuff like that tend to be really messy. I usually clean my iron about once a month just to make sure I don't have any buildup on it, and this usually goes pretty quick. Okay, again, I'm just going to take that piece of flannel and make sure I've got all of the residue from the cleaner off. And there's still a little bit more on there. I'll keep going, but you get the idea of how once you get your iron clean, it's ready to be used. Now, a lot of times I will go ahead and just take a damp cloth and wipe it off again while the iron's warm, just to make sure I've got all of the residue off and I'm not going to transfer that onto any type of clothing or fabric.